Good evening, my name is Tiffany Smith, and I'm here to inform you on the effects that abortion can have on a woman's mental health. Studies confirm that women who have gotten an abortion are more likely to experience suicidal behavior, mood disorder, substance abuse, anxiety disorder, depression. Women all around the country terminate their pregnancy via surgery or abortion pill. My focus is to inform women and make them aware of the psychological damage that abortion can have on them long term. When I was 18 years of age, I became pregnant. I did not get an abortion, but my child passed away due to premature labor. I know that I was depressed. I did not want to leave the house. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to talk to anyone. So I can only imagine what effects, mental health effects, that abortion can have on a woman and on unplanned pregnancy. Trying to decide whether or not you should get an abortion. Studies show that in abortion versus childbirth, 13 studies showed that there was a risk of mental disorder in women who went through with abortion as opposed to women who actually gave birth. When it came down to abortion versus pregnancy, unplanned pregnancy, 4 studies found a higher risk for loss of self-esteem, anxiety disorder, depression, suicidal thoughts, and substance abuse. Researchers also did interviews and surveys. So that means they went around and asked women a series of questions. And they found that women aged 30 to 44 years were more likely than women who were aged 18 to 29 years of age to have a lifetime history of an abortion. And women 60 years of age and older were less likely than the reference group to report ever having had abortion. Results also show that women reporting lifetime history of abortion were more likely to have a mood disorder. Most studies show that abortion has a greater impact on women's mental health than childbearing. Not saying that childbearing isn't as emotional as abortion, but a woman has a higher risk of developing a mental health disorder as opposed to women who actually give birth to their children. All of these emotions should be considered when a woman has unplanned pregnancy and she is seeking help. A higher likelihood of any lifetime mood disorder was found to exist in women who had experienced an abortion compared with those who had never had one. Based upon the studies, researchers felt that women's environment also played a role in how emotionally stable they were after the procedure. For example, if a woman has an abusive husband or mate at home after they come from getting their abortion, they are at a even higher risk of developing a mental health disorder than a woman who just went to get the abortion. Again, not desensitizing the effects at all, but also your environment can affect your mental health. Another example, if a woman lives in a community where there's a lot of crime that takes place, a lot of shootings, a lot of killings, if a woman decides to go get an abortion and they come home and all they hear are sirens or killings on the news, whatever the case may be, they are more prone to develop mental health disorder after getting an abortion. It is important that women who decide to get an abortion are able to seek the proper counseling to help them cope with everything that they have to endure. Even better, when a woman is made aware of her pregnancy and it is unplanned, it is important that they seek counseling in order to help with emotions that may come with the pregnancy. There are many unplanned pregnancies worldwide, and there's a lot to consider when a woman finds out she is pregnant. For example, when a woman finds out that they're pregnant and it's unplanned, they ask themselves, am I going to be able to afford this child? Am I going to be able to be a good mother? There are a lot of thoughts that go through a woman's head, let alone having to decide whether or not they want to terminate their pregnancy. That is why it is very important for a woman to seek counseling when they find out they're pregnant, and even after they decide to get an abortion, in order to help them cope with the procedure or the situation, so that they won't have long-lasting mental health disorder. Thank you. Bye-bye.